supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Art of the Finish Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Rels, joined once again by the... Oh, we don't get this right. Come on, franchise. I thought we had something going.
Yo, something was looping. I get it.
I thought we
It's
had
a weird
this
delay.
going.
Oh, my fault. You know what it is? I had the YouTube open, so it was giving a delay playing at the same time as you. So I was like, something's off. So I just go, but I got it. We in here.
Do you want to start over?
Let's start this over. I got it. I got
it. Welcome to the Art of the Finish Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Rels, and that is
DOOGIFRANCHISE. Your serene and place to be, ready to go bell to bell and raise some hell. We talking world's greatest tag teams, and I'm also joined with. That's for you, Nassau.
Oh my God!
You tagged in.
Oh, we are all off tonight.
Man, we trying to
okay, see, this is what happens when you don't give info away. Like, are you supposed to tag the person in? What's happening, people?
We were working on this. I don't understand what happened. Like,
okay, all right.
So we got Nassau with us.
Okay, we're gonna get
AKA everybody's favorite Henny Badger.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No. It's all right. It's all right.
Good.
Give me a second. Let me know.
Nassau just pulled out the mic from 1985 in the garden. I get it.
All right, now, y'all know who I am. All right, the greatest Henny Badger who's ever lived. I am Nassau Nuru of the Late Night Flight Podcast. But here today, I am your correspondent for the Art of the Finish Wrestling Podcast. This is for those who appreciate the sport, the art, the combat sport of pro wrestling. We about to get this thing going. All right, top 10 tag teams, right? Favorite tag teams. But we have a couple of guests, and I'm gonna let y'all bring them in. Of course, y'all know I am, I'm the third man, brother. All right, I'm not even supposed to be talking. I'm supposed to be on my computer over here doing research. All right, I'm just here for the fact of the matter that I do video editing. All right, and I'm handsome. That's it. Video editing and handsomeness. That's all I'm here for.
We're trying to figure out. Like if you get in the ring, are you gonna turn on us or you gonna be with us? Still trying to figure that out.
Hey, listen, the storyline continues. The storyline continues.
I like that. But we're joined by two guests tonight. First, someone who was on the show before. Welcome back, Malave. What's going on, brother?
What's up? Thanks for having me again.
No problem. Welcome back. And then we're joined by another co-host, another guest tonight, from the True Hill Heat podcast. Did I say it correctly?
You did say it correctly. Yes.
All right, cool. Okay, Miss Chrissy, how you doing tonight? Welcome.
I am very well. Thank you for having me. Yes, represent all the True Hills out there.
Oh wow.
Hold on. Can this young lady get way more respect than that? It's supposed to be like some applauses, woohoo, something.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
Sweatpants or something at this lady. I didn't watch. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate you, friends.
I didn't watch it. I didn't gave this podcast channel, True Hill Heat, 1,001 views because of this woman over there. All right.
Thank you.
Let it be known.
Oh no, thank you.
We got the beautiful Chrissy.
Oh wow.
Thank you for being a dope woman, right? What a dope person, period. But you just happen to be even doper woman. Talking about pro wrestling. We need more women talking about pro wrestling because when I go to these watch parties, when I go to these watch review parties, I am tired of going there by myself. I look crazy. So we need more Crystal Loves out there in the world, all right, to know about the Art of the Finish podcast, to know more about True Hill Heat, so they can bump into me. Like, hey, listen. Oh, I was thinking about this. Oh no, Darby Allin should finish like this. Oh, for real? And then we get right into it, and then all of a sudden, I got a nice seafood spa dinner going on right here. I'm feeling good. And thank you, Krista. You just keep it going, baby. You keep.
Thank
it
you.
going.
I appreciate the love. Appreciate
No
that.
doubt, no
Yes,
doubt.
I do agree. We need more women of color. We are out there. There's a lot of women on YouTube that do speak about wrestling, but it's not enough. And it's just a thing that I love, and I feel like it's dope. Like you said, there should be more women at these watch parties or people that go to bars and random places to watch wrestling, because it's actually a thing. and people don't think that it's a thing. And we are strong, and we are a great big group of people, and we just love to have a great time and watch some wrestling.
Absolutely. I was thinking, hold on, bro. I know you're the man. I know you're the man, but hold on. Let me fan out for at least 2 more minutes. Hold on. Give me a second.
You said fan out?
Yes, let me fan out for 2 more minutes. Give me a second.
So you're the Mickey James tonight.
I am definitely no. Don't do that. That's not nice. I get where you're going with that. Krista, let me just ask you a question. Have you gone to any watch reviews? Because I'm going to go by your IG. You are a New York woman, yes? She's not even here. Oh, she done froze up.
All right.
It's all your fault.
It's not. She was. I think she was in a good mood. Anyway,
she's back. Now she's
sorry.
Okay.
Russia's always trying to take over people's internet stuff, so it's always a problem.
I got you. No, my question was, do you ever go to any watch review parties, anything like that?
Yes. How I got on my podcast, how I became on my podcast, I met my friends and the guys at a viewing party at Legends long time ago. Yeah, don't go. I haven't been there in a while. But yes, I used to go to Legends. I used to go to James Dempsey. It was, and then Jack. There you go. It's right up the block from Legends, and then I started going to ones in Brooklyn, where I am from, and then now we do live streams when we do the pay-per-views. So I don't go out as I used to. I do go watch Monday Night Raw in a bar sometimes with some friends. Okay. But yes, there are viewing parties. If you have one, I will definitely come and support.
What's the name of the bar that you watch Monday Night Raw at? What's the name of the bar?
The name of the bar is Party On.
Don't tell everybody. Don't tell everybody. DM me. Don't worry about that. You DM me. All right, bro.
Son, trying to get a date, son.
Start this show. Start this show. Hurry up. Start this show.
Yo, Nasor's new name on the show is Brother Love, guys.
Yo,
there you go.
Malave, how you been? How you been? AKA wrestling security guard right here. AKA breaking up fights on TV.
Yes, sir.
My man been on Impact MLW trying to stop people from beating each other up and getting caught in the middle. How you been, sir?
Good. How about all you?
Can't complain, man.
Yeah, it's one day at a time.
Yo, can we know the biggest person, the biggest pro wrestler, not by name, I'm talking about by size, the biggest person you had to hold back for any, for whatever, whether it was storyline, real life, whatever the case may be, who was the biggest person? I need to know.
It really wasn't, because if you look at most of the videos that I did the breakups in, yes. I'm almost just like the same size as most of these guys. Like I pulled Jeff Cobb back one time, and he was like, "How the hell do you have security guards bigger than the wrestlers holding us back?" I pulled Max Kruger back. I pulled Awesome Kong back, Havoc back. It's like it just differentiates who they want you to pull back, But I'm like height-wise, I'm almost like the same height as most of the ones I pulled back. So it's not really.
You're higher.
Who's the most aggressive wrestler you had to deal with when you had to break up one of these fights?
Believe it or not, it was the Knockouts of TNA at the time.
Real quick.
That's that makes sense.
It was Gail Kim, Havoc, and I think Taryn Terrell. They had I don't know if you guys watched Impact when they had the big brawl a couple years ago when they used to film in New York City, and they were brawling around the arena, and they threw Taryn Terrell into the crowd, and I was over there, and as I went to go get her, Havoc threw a punch and caught me.
Oh wow!
and when I got them to the back, they was laughing, but she apologized. I was like, don't worry, it's part of the job. But people out there like you taking that from them, it's part of the job,
You should have flopped on camera.
I had to let them shine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You would have sold the impact of the hit, you'd have dropped. But so the reason why I decided to do the top greatest tag teams or whatever, because as WrestleMania is coming up, and we're anticipating this big tag team match between the Usos and supposedly Sammy and KO, which I think it should still be Sammy and Cody, but nobody wants to believe me and go with me on that one. So
it's not going to be Sammy and Cody.
I know it's not going to be Sammy and Cody, but realistically speaking, I wish it was Sammy and Cody.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't. Stop.
I don't want Cody with the title, but we're not going to talk about that right now. So I decided to come up with these top 10 tag teams of all time. I'm pretty sure a lot of us probably got the same tag teams, but I'm pretty sure a lot of us probably don't have the same tag teams. So I'm gonna start with number 10, and then we're just gonna go down the line with everybody's number 10, and we'll work our way from there.
Shout out Burger Joe.
Shout out to everybody on the check-in tonight. Definitely.
Yes.
So for number 10, for me, I got the New Age Outlaws.
The New Age Outlaws. All right. So for me, my number 10 is the world's greatest tag team / Team Angle. I love their matches.
Wait, you just said Team Angle?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. World's greatest tag team / Team Angle. I love their matches. I used to love their matches.
Okay.
Wow.
I did ask you the concept and the like. What do we consider tag team? But okay, you said Team Angle. Continue, friends.
Yo.
I'm with you. I'm with you already, Chris. What's going on? Yo, bro. Is it the world's greatest tag team, or is it a faction? What's going on?
No. The world's greatest tag team came in as Team Angle.
Yes, and then when Angle kicked them to the curb, they just called themselves the world's greatest tag team afterwards to stay together. And they were tag team champions in both Team Angle and as world's greatest tag teams.
So let me ask you this question real quick. No, I want to do a rail move on you real fast. So are you calling them the Hurt Business, or are you calling them Cedric Alexander and Sheldon Benjamin? What are you doing?
I'm not calling that because I'm talking Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas. And they were also tag champs in Ring of Honor.
Yes, they were.
As world's greatest tag team.
Yes.
They was Haas and Benjamin.
But WWO and stuff. So, man. My favorite match of theirs, I remember this, Vengeance 2003 tag match against Kidman and Rey Mysterio. And I said, this had me, and it had me hyped because I ain't gonna front. So
they had some classes against Los Guerreros too.
Yeah, most definitely.
Who's your number 10, Nassau?
Number 10, FTR.
Number 10?
Number 10, FTR.
Number 10?
So you just
this is top 10 favorite tag teams of all time. Now listen, let's remind each other. We Nassau Nuru Late Night Flight Podcast. I am known as the Casual. Okay. So but I am gonna say this though. So FTR jumped on the scene in WWE 2016 in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's 2023 right now. It's 7 years. This is the length of The Rock in WWE. Okay, I mean, this is a projection right here. So number 10, they're in all time. My all-time favorite at 7 years.
Right.
They might be 10. So let's say in another 8 years, we do this again in 8 years from now. They probably be number 1, number 2, number 3 with a bullet, no problem. But right now, number 10.
I ain't gonna front. I want to know what your number 1 is. If they number 10.
All I can add to that for your team of FTR at number 10, which I totally understand, is fuck the Revival. So let's go to you.
Wow. Malave, what's yours? Number 10.
Someone that had dinner.
I had to, honestly, because they were so one-dimensional, I had AMW and TNA because they never really did nothing outside of that.
America's Most Wanted?
Not bad. I actually give you credit. I forgot all about them, to be totally honest with you.
Yo, for real.
But they were a great tag team in TNA, though. They were.
But they were 6-time NWA tag team champions under that banner. They never actually won the TNA tag team title.
Chrissy, what's your number 10?
Mine's is the Dudley Boys.
Oh.
You know, it's crazy. They didn't even make my list.
That's so sad, friends. That is
That's crazy. They're very high on my list.
Yo, bro, I just realized they were not on my list.
They are very high on mine.
Yo, same.
That's what's up, Chris.
Guys.
Wow.
You talk tag teams, you talk pillars, you talk people that has
that's right.
done this and like set tones for matches. You have to consider one of the three teams, and I have one of them so far. So
got you.
Okay, so here's a spoiler, right? I just realized I don't have none of those 3 tag teams on my list.
Cause you're terrible.
You might want to do your list over there.
So who you got as number 9?
let's
number nine. Number nine. I got number nine. I got Rock and Roll Express. I got Rock and Roll Express.
Okay.
All right.
Where you at? Where you at, franchise?
There'd be no Rockers if there was no Rock and Roll Express.
You're absolutely right. I absolutely agree.
Or Young Bucks.
Or Young
Bucks. You're right.
Or maybe even Hardy Boys.
Or even Hardy Boys. Yes.
I would say this.
Or Rails and franchise.
My number 9.
I'm turning on him though.
My number 9 does play into my number 8, so I'm going to say my number 9 right now, and it's The Acclaimed.
I know you lying.
I'm not. I love The Acclaimed. I love The Acclaimed.
Okay, one thing you got.
No, everyone loves The Acclaim. However, they've been a tag team for like 2 minutes.
Yo,
but okay, but no, that's your list. We're not gonna shame his list. We're not gonna shame his tag
Chrissy,
team.
Listen,
that's what he wants to give. That's it. Like that's fine.
Now, Chrissy, listen. He loves The Acclaim and he hates Darby Allin.
Yo,
what?
Yeah,
but he loves Bray Wyatt.
No, I didn't. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. No lie.
I have so many questions, friend.
And I'm always willing to answer them. So please, just bring them on. I'm always willing.
How do you not like Darby? Like he is one of now.
Right now,
he carried that belt for like how long? Like, come on, both the TNT and the what is it? The North American, European, Canadian. They always change the fucking name. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't get it. I don't know.
She named everything but the name of the belt.
But
you know what I mean, though.
I get it, but I don't know. I was just never a fan. I was just like, I don't even like Jeff Hardy. I don't even like Jeff Hardy. I feel like I don't know. It's just they bore me.
But he likes Bray Wyatt.
Huh? Listen, I like a good.
I was one of the 5 people that loved the light out match. So it's okay.
Yeah, you were definitely one of the 5 because I was definitely.
I was one of the 5. I thought it. I enjoyed it. People hated it. It's okay. But don't shame us. We're fine. But okay, who's next?
Nasur,
who's your number 9?
Number 9. Oh, do you want to shout out to the person that just put something up in the chat about a number 10 and number 9?
Oh, so Dawn.
Okay.
Dawn. So Dawn's number 10 was Strike Force. Wow, which is different.
Who was that?
Tito Santana and Rick Martel.
Oh, we going back to we going back to our childhood days. No problem. Okay, we got it.
President Don is definitely 70. Okay, so
absolutely, because his number 9 is Midnight Express.
President Don is 70. It's all good. It's all good. All right, number 9 for me is the Wild Samoans.
You know what's crazy? They were under consideration, but I decided not to put them on the list. But I like that pick. That's because they did a lot. They did a lot back then, so they definitely deserve to make the list. Malave, what's your number 9?
I have the Hart Foundation.
That's nice. They're one of my honorable mentions. Oh, I love the Hart Foundation. Love the Hart Foundation.
Hold on, which Hart Foundation?
Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart, the original.
The original. There's only one. You have come on. We're not gonna do this.
I don't know if you're going to talk about the Hart Foundation as the group, the new foundation.
No.
Don't do that.
High energy
teams.
British Bulldog and Owen Hart. I know you gotta be careful. You gotta be successful.
Hey, yo, chill. Don't do that.
Gotta be successful. Chrissy, what's your number 9?
My number 9 is Edge and Christian, aka The Brood.
That's like 10.
You know what? That's fair on some WWE. You know what I'm talking about? That's fair.
Oh, I mean, it's a mixture in there. Don't worry. It's not just
right. No, I got you. You said nothing. You didn't say anything super horrible. I do have a question for you because I took them off my list only because the back end of their tag team career they were used as a joke, and whenever you get to that level, I'm like, I gotta pull back a little bit. But hey, let me ask you a quick question though. Who's the better tag team in your mind? The Hardy Boys or Edge and Christian?
The Hardys.
No.
Okay.
Longevity wise, got to be the Hardys.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, again, if you consider the 3 teams, Dudley's, Hardys, Edge and Christian.
Right.
Those teams did something that was never done. And they set tag team. They set the tone for tag teams after a minute. Like especially for WWE, they didn't really care about fucking tag teams. And when you had those 3 teams, they were battling each other. And then you could put honorable mention. You said the New Age Outlaws. You put those teams in there. They were running the 90s and 2000s for a long time.
It's funny that you say that about the. No, you were right. You're 100% correct. My only thing about the New Age Outlaws, I didn't have them on my list at all. I think they were.
I don't have them on my list at all either. But
they're a perfect gimmick tag team. They never did no type of work. They only did 5-minute matches. The belts were a gimmick. It wasn't even a real thing.
Bro, they were sports entertainers. Like they would fit well with the Jericho Appreciation Society today. If they
my God. Yo, if they was on the JAS right now, I think Jericho would have another run with the AEW title. It wouldn't even be this old Ocho thing with the Ring of Honor. They have another run. They have a run with that. What? Yo, why is Billy Gunn more jacked than like 90% of the AEW roster? But that's none of my business.
First of all, can we ask a question? If you look at all the guys from back then, you look at Billy Gunn, there's something wrong because Shawn Michaels don't look like that. Sean Ross Rap, whatever his damn name is, don't look like X-Pac. Don't look like that.
Right.
Triple H don't look like that.
Maybe
anymore.
Triple H don't look like that. Maybe Kevin Nash, he still looks good. But like out of all of them, even Road Dogg. Road Dogg's a little, he a little husky, but that's fine. But like you look at all of them now, he's like Sting. They could put on matches still, and they
Absolutely.
Yo, shout out to KD. Legion of Doom, Road Warriors is the greatest tag team ever. End the show, Don. Okay.
Hello.
Number 8. I got the Brainbusters, Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard.
Ooh.
Okay, we going like that. Clue.
I had to.
Okay.
Sean got Don for number 8 got British Bulldogs.
Hey yo, my man watched one era of WWF, and that was it. My man
his next tag team on Harley Racing Haku. Watch.
He watched Saturday morning cartoon wrestling at 12 p.m. noon, and then watched the main event Saturday nights on NBC. Yo, that was his wrestling love right there. Yo, that's crazy.
No, because I guarantee you he got the Usos on that list somewhere. Guarantee you. Franchise, what's your number 8?
My number 8 is the New Age Outlaws.
Yeah.
I thought he didn't put that there. What?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just said that the whole time.
You said it wasn't on your list.
No, I said my number 9 goes into my number 8. And I was like, yeah. And then I could they was the best gimmick team.
The greatest.
I love their intro. And I was like, it always got me.
Who was doing Road Dogg's braids back then? Like we had so many people that could do braids, and his braids were just like horrendous.
With beads in it. I mean,
with beads, yes.
Yeah,
with beads.
And it was just like here, like it, and they
you gotta understand, Road Dogg probably was like on a happy juice, and
all right. Certain things. One thing about the New Age Outlaws that had me confused was I always thought Billy would be that guy, and then what happened was around WrestleMania time, I was like, how the hell Billy ended up hardcore champion and Road Dogg Intercontinental champion? And I said,
no. Yeah, it kind of was a weird switch, right?
Yeah. So I was just like, what the hell?
I remember that. It totally confused me.
There's a lot of fuckery going on back then.
And just remember Billy Gunn. Just remember Billy Gunn was once king of the ring.
Yeah.
Listen,
I respected him. I like the way he won it. It was dope.
Vince McMahon realized that those two people merged together would have been a champion, but they two different people. One talks really well. One looks like the type of wrestler that he wants, which is Ico Pro. All right. He just says, screw it. Y'all are a tag team. Make it happen. Because think about it. All Road Dogg had to do was the entrance. The entrance was fire. Let's be honest.
It was. Shout out to Joe for saying that. The intro was fire.
Promo intro was fire. Oh, Mr. Ringer said that. Shout out to you, Joe. Yes. Absolutely. It was fire.
And Billy had to do the work in the ring. All Billy Gunn had to do was 6 words.
Yo, that's it.
And a famous. And a famous.
Exactly.
Come on, you couldn't tell me you wasn't hyped when you heard that guitar.
Of course.
I was like, as a kid, I ain't gonna lie, I cried when they lost sometimes. I was like,
I'm like, of course they lost. They
No, they had more wins than they had losses. They definitely got popular.
Absolutely.
They got hot at one point. So
absolutely.
So what's yours?
What's this number? What's this number 8?
Yeah.
All right, so look, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'm hating on a little bit of the old school. So here's where my number 8 was for the 80s, right? I know Demolition was great to a lot of people. I didn't like the way they look. Pause. I don't mean to say it like that, but I'm just keeping it real. I didn't like the way they look. All right.
They look stupid.
Just didn't like the way they look. I know they was the longest running tag team until New Day messed it up. I mean, messed it up. Yeah, we know he did mess it up by having a
you
new.
You didn't want the shoulder pads with the spikes, son, when you were a kid.
Nah, they was a knockoff. It was a knockoff Legion of Doom. They was the OnlyFans version of Legion of Doom, and I wasn't feeling it. No, I ain't like that.
That was a power
face paint and
Right,
gimps. I wasn't into all that.
Yeah, powers of paint. Yeah.
I was scared. So I didn't pick Legion of Doom, even though they're one of the greatest of all time. I didn't pick them though. So my favorite 80s team was the Steiner Brothers. So they number 8, Steiner Brothers.
Well, were they the 80s or were they the 90s?
They were the 80s.
They were
like a mix of both.
Like 80s all the way into like the 2000s.
See, okay. Now, if you watch WCW wrestling in the 80s, that's when they made their bones. You know what I'm saying? Then they went to WWF and then they went right back to WCW.
You're right. Okay. And then that's how we got Big Papa Puff. Okay, fine, friend.
See, I can't go that far back. I
have because that's gonna be my number 7. But Malave, what's number 7? Number 8, Malave, what's your number 8?
So because the story is kind of similar to the Legion of Doom, I actually did ECW and picked the Eliminators.
Yo,
yeah, I forgot about them. Damn.
Because they were bouncers in the club. They really didn't know much about wrestling, and then long and behold, and they finished a total elimination with probably one of the best tag team finish up there.
All right,
I got the Eliminators over there.
And then the funny thing about the Eliminators is that they didn't like any other wrestlers, and then they didn't like each other either.
That's wild.
They was like one of the greatest tag teams that didn't like each other behind the scenes. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your number 8, Chrissy?
My number 8 is sad because one of the people that is in this tag team is a fuckboy now. But I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna go old school like you guys, and I'm gonna pick the Mega Powers. That was a big thing back then for me, of course. Nostalgia, Friends. I was a big fan. So yes, I have to pick them, even if it was a short time. Storyline, great. Tag team, great. Nostalgia. So I'm going to pick them.
I thought they were on my list, but they weren't. That's funny. Anyway, so
see what a great storyline does for all our wrestling fans out there in the IWC. Check it out, man. When you have a great storyline, doesn't matter if it's a year long, it doesn't matter if it's 2 years long, it don't matter if it's 1 month. If the story's good, yo, you'll remember it for the rest of your life. Because I would definitely never pick the Mega Powers as my top 10 at all.
Same.
You know what's crazy?
What's that about?
Yeah,
but
that's okay.
The storyline makes sense. I get it.
Yeah, like Nassau, just like we never realized that, in the one of the top 10 greatest Intercontinental title matches was Ultimate Warrior defended against Hogan.
Exactly.
There you go.
You know what's crazy? Hogan, did you know Hogan tagged with every other person that was supposed to take his spot to stay in? Like he formed the tag team with the Ultimate Warrior. He formed the tag team with Macho Man. At some point,
Vince did that mostly.
Yeah, but
but that's what he does now too. Like he throws the champion in with a match with someone that he's going to fight eventually. It's stupid.
I got a little tidbit for you too. Did you know that every time Randy Savage won the world title, it had something to do with Hulk Hogan?
Did it now?
Wait a minute. Even his second run?
Yep.
Right.
And where he defended it?
And all his title runs in WCW, Hogan has something to do with it too.
Huh.
Because Hogan is a hater. You trying to step on my
Hogan has always been a heel.
He has been.
I never understood how 92 Rumble he got cheered for eliminating Sid because he was a sole loser because Sid eliminated him. But yet Sid was the heel in that feud. How does that work? Bobby Heenan tried to warn us when we were kids, and nobody listened.
He did. He really did. He actually, yes, he's seen it all. He's seen right through it.
And they turned in 96. He said, I've been trying to tell you guys forever, but nobody listened to him.
No one listens.
Number 7?
Number 6? Number 7. I got Doom.
Oh, niggas. Oh, son.
You know they was going to make my list, man. You knew
Did
they
you
was going
do
to
all
make my list.
80s and like?
Yeah.
I got some. I got some.
Hey, yo, hold on. Hold on.
Down the list.
Your boy President Don says he got power and glory
What?
at number 7, yo.
What?
Yo,
Hey, yo.
I guarantee you,
yo.
before this show ends, Don is gonna be like, yo, Tony Atlas and Rocky Johnson. I guarantee you at this point, son. Yo.
Oh, God. Power and glory. Yo, the only thing I remember about Power and Glory was losing at WrestleMania 7 to the Legion of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
And that match was like 2 minutes.
Yes.
If that long.
Yo,
Oh, and I remember Paul Roman being the worst 4 horsemen ever. But
Yo,
we're not going to touch that.
yo. All right. Well, because
Number 7.
Number 7?
my
Yes.
number 7 is because I was following these cats since what you call it, Generation Me.
Oh, God.
Oh, Cats and Kittens. That's a good tag team. I remember that. Cats and Kittens.
So,
Cats and Kittens. I remember
and-
that tag team. No,
and
I'm
when they
making it.
became BTE, they New Japan, Ring of Honor. I've been following these guys forever. I get a bang for my buck when I see their matches. So at number 7, I got the Young Bucks. Like, I think they're the better versions of the Hardys to me. I'm sorry.
They are.
Oh, see, thank you.
Oh wait, Christy, you like the Young Bucks?
I love the Young Bucks.
I don't know about better version than the Hardys.
Yes, they are.
Okay. I'm still want that DM.
Let's take away all of Jeff's alcoholism and DUIs, and maybe they would be better. But since he can't keep himself together, and one is still the prime worker, they lost that battle a long time ago. Like they've transcended over them. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Sorry, the Hardy Boys look like they hurt every time they walk to the ring.
That's
They
what I'm
do.
saying. Come on.
What
Yeah,
they
but-
You don't see
own
Sting
though?
you don't see Sting like that. Why don't
Bro,
they
they
they all
own.
the same age? Stop it.
Yeah, Sting
But
also
hold
stayed
up,
over
but
the
one does a senton, and the other
Yeah,
one,
it's a twist of fate. Yeah, but
the
it's
other
twist of
one's
fate
still
hurt his
dealing
body
with,
too.
with Edge. And
Yeah,
come on, don't be like that.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
One used to get edged. Anyway,
Literally.
Both the Young Bucks do what Jeff Hardy does.
Yeah.
Matt wasn't really a high flyer. He did one. His only move was a leg drop off the top rope,
And the moonsault occasionally.
which was terrible.
Yeah, it was. So, what's your number 7?
hold up. Your boy, President Don said number 7 was Todd with the Rockers. Yo, everything he said was 80s wrestling. Yo, here it goes. Yo,
I'm telling you, he in there. He working his way up. Watch.
Yo, every single
ringer.
one. 80s. I ain't mad. All right, so you know what? I'm glad y'all said what y'all said about the Young Bucks, because I went with the first Young Bucks, the team that didn't have to do the DIY to become WWE champions. Because once you get the belt in the biggest promotion, I may put you on this list. All right. We know that the Young Bucks, y'all can have that rumor all you want about them going to WWE. It would never happen. Because they know if they went to the WWE, and this is respect, because I don't want them to go to WWE. I want them to stay in AEW. It makes so much more sense for them to be there. But if they go to the WWE, they would get buried. They would do them like they did WCW in 2001. They would bury them. They should never go there. It would make no sense for the Young Bucks. None whatsoever. So number 7, I'm going with the Hardy Boys. They were multiple tag team champions in the WWF and in Impact. They revitalized their whole tag team scheme in Impact. Beat your Generation Me, New Bucks, you Young Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo Bucks, whatever you want to call them, in Ring of Honor in that ladder match, which was a classic, by the way, for the tag team championships in Ring of Honor. So with that being said, number 7, Hardy Boys. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Didn't they beat them and had them go to WWE after?
Yeah,
It was like, you can't keep up with us, Young Bucks
He's trying to be
anymore.
slick about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're trying to be funny. It's okay.
But they
It's all right.
left and went. No, they did. You 100% correct. You caught me in my lie. But they left. Hold up. They left only to go to WrestleMania as a surprise 4th tag team and
And win.
win. So
And
there
win.
you go.
That's because nobody was prepared to try to beat up on some old folks. They was like,
Stop
nah,
it
we gotta
now.
take it
Come
easy
on,
them.
knock it off. You
Hey,
just
Malave, what's your number 7?
You had your take, I had my take. You know how that go. I won.
Malave, what's your number 7?
Number 7, I got the Wolves.
Eddie Edwards and the other guy.
Davey Richards.
Yeah.
Okay.
He breaking out a lot of indie wrestlers.
Hey,
Yo,
yo,
Yeah,
y'all-
but so you're
I
doing
like
okay.
this.
But
I
again,
like
what was the first thing I asked you?
We're gonna get to my top 5, and you see why I'm putting all these other tag teams in there.
He's
Because-
very indie heavy in the
Because
top
where she got the Dudleys at, I don't have them that. I have the Dudleys further down, like top 5 on my list. She got hers Dudleys 10. I got them top 5 of mine, and I'm gonna explain that when we get to it. I'm gonna explain my
And
top
that's what
5
I
when we get
asked
to
him
it.
when I was like, okay, well, let's define tag teams. Are we talking across the board? He was like, I'm like
Yeah, it was
companies, like we're going everywhere. He was like, whichever one you want. I'm like, okay,
I'm
sure.
with it.
But it was like she said too, and you look at it to this day. Like she said, Miss McMahon didn't care about tag teams. All these makeshift tag teams he's putting together and putting the belts on it when you had established tag teams. Like, other than FTR from NXT, name another tag team that came from NXT and did American Alpha had one cup of tea. One cup of tea. They had Raw and SmackDown. That was it. And then they got split up.
But
I do got an NXT tag team on my list.
I would say Street Profits.
All right, so wait, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do because
But that's about it, though. Your point is very valid, bro. Very valid.
Right. So this is what we're gonna do because we gotta go to a break in a few minutes. So we got 6 and 5. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run through our 6 and we're gonna run through our 5 and then we're gonna go to break.
Let Miss Love say
Okay.
hers.
All right, so
Wait, should we just
go
yeah,
go
Chrissy,
through?
Chrissy, go through yours. Yeah.
Okay, mine's is like just homeboy up on top of me. I have the Hardy Boys. Even though I think that the Young Bucks are better than them, I do have the Hardy Boys as my number 7.
Thank you.
When we watch Monday Night Raw, Chrissy, don't worry. My name is Nasur. Don't worry, Nasur. Homeboy today, Nasur.
I'm sorry.
All right, so number 6, I got Sting and Lex Luger.
Hey, yo.
What?
I'm done with you.
Come
I'm
on,
done.
son.
I
Like,
was first of all,
President Don, go to break. President Don,
go
go
to
to
break.
break.
Yeah, you're that's like.
Go to break.
Yes.
Go to break,
That
yo.
was my tag team in the 90s. Sting and Luger was my team in the 90s. And when Luger came
Yo,
back,
Lex Luger was one of the worst wrestlers in the world.
say what you want.
The
but
world.
Say what you want, but he made Hogan tap out during the NWO era.
You know what? You're absolutely right because they let him do that, but he was still horrible. Like the Lex Express, nothing. What was his finishing move? The stupid thing around it. He was not okay.
I'm not
Fine,
joking
go
the
ahead.
Lex Express. You will never get me to jock the Lex Express. I was talking about when he came back. I wasn't talking about the Lex Express.
So my number 6 is the same as President Don's Harlem Heat.
Ooh, yes.
Oh yeah. This is Booker T, Stevie Ray.
I thought you was going. I thought you
From-
were going with that, right?
Oh wait,
That's actually really good. Oh my god!
You remember from the video game? The
Yeah,
video game?
They from 110th Street in Harlem.
Yeah, what? Yes, they was.
And he almost said nigga on TV.
Yeah.
He did say nigga on TV. Get Nick. Oh, shit.
Oh, all right. So what's yours?
Yeah, run through
And they
this-
had
run through
Sherry with them.
Hey, yo.
That was it back then, yo. What?
Listen. Well, let's just keep the party going because number 6 for me is also the Harlem Heat, man. For real, for real.
Across the board, hello. I got them down too.
Let's just
Harlem
keep the party going.
That's
I don't even
number
gotta
6.
say much.
Yo, Malave, where you at?
The only
Malave,
thing
what's
I'm
your
going
number
to
6?
say, the only thing I'm going to say is that the Harlem Heat, that was my childhood tag team right there growing up. That was my team right there. All day, every day. Monday Night Nitro.
Malavi, what's your number 6?
I had Harlem Heat there too. Listen, one dimension. They was WCW. They were 11-time tag team champions. I always wondered if they went elsewhere, what would have happened. But you see Stevie Ray running his racing team and Booker T out doing his thing.
Yo,
It's the first time. I just want you to know, guys, it's the first time in Art of the Finish history that one tag team has clearly been the top tag team picked by everybody for a
By
specific number.
everybody.
Except for me, because I had to go out the rim and go with Sting a little bit, but it's okay.
You might as well just change that and just say Harlem Heat right now. You might as well just do that.
Harlem Heat number 6. Yeah, you're singing Luka number 5. There you go. I'm going to sing Luka number 5.
We about to
take a quick break. So if you're looking to get a podcast on the Evening Rush Network and you don't know how to do it, this is how you do it.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that.
Oh, well, I guess the break is over.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, he didn't warn me. He didn't give me a count.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys. So you can stay connected on the go.
That's it?
Now it's over?
Yeah, I guess it's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
President Don, thank you, sir.
So we're gonna count it down now. We're going with number 5. So my number 5 is the Brothers of Destruction.
Hey, yo.
You can't tell me that wasn't a dominant team.
I mean, they were Bludgeon Brothers 1.0.
Oh, they were way before they was Bludgeon Brothers. They were the Bludgeon Brothers. You're right.
I'm saying it was the Bludgeon Brothers.
Don said his number 5 was Road Warriors.
That's a great pick. Smart pick.
Controversy now.
Uh-oh.
My number 5
is Jurassic Express.
Never is Undisputed Era.
Which version?
Well,
No, see,
right.
That's the thing. It's like, yo, either way.
Nah, yo, pick.
No,
pick
that's a
team.
faction. You have to pick a team, friend.
Pick the team.
So
I mean, technically there was a team in there, so you gotta figure.
Technically it was it's Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, but Bobby Fish kept getting hurt.
So what is the version that we're picking? What's the version? We're asking you what's the version. You don't got to explain. We understand the versions. You tell us the version that you want to pick.
That I like the most. Okay.
Yes.
The one I favored was Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong.
Yo, you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that was the better version too, though. I ain't even like Red Dragon in NXT.
And the reason why they're on my list was because they were literally always opening NXT pay-per-views with the bang. Technically both versions, but the Roddy and Kylo, it was enough. And then when Bobby got hurt again, they still just kept putting on bangers. They and everybody they put it against, they got them over.
The better of the teams was Kyle, let's just say it.
That's fair. Kyle was the key to all.
Kyle was the one that carried the matches.
Yes.
Roderick Strong was a very good worker with.
No, he was. He still is. When he does get to wrestle, he still is.
Right.
But they, holding him hostage. They won't let him go. So yeah. But we just named that the workhorse of the team was Kyle and Adam. If you want to talk about everybody that was in that group, yes.
I say it.
No, Malave, what's yours? I'm all off.
It's in the sword set.
It's in the sword. My bad.
Rock and Roll Express.
All right, Malave, it's your turn now because I.
All right, so like I said, we're gonna get into number 5. Y'all might call me crazy, but my number 5 is the Usos. I'm not this whole run they got with these belts and stuff. We all know why, but right now, again, they're one-dimensional tag team. They didn't really go nowhere else and win nothing. Which is why when I get to my bottom 4, you're going to see why I picked the 4 in the order I picked them in. But I'm gonna put the Usos at number 5 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's see what's your number 5.
My number 5 is the Briscoe brothers.
Oh,
I did not have them on my list.
That's great. No, that's a great pick. I thought about it too.
Which Briscoes? There's been 2 Briscoe brothers.
Oh, come on.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Let it be thorough.
Okay.
They know which one I'm talking about. Like, now stop that.
She would have had friends. She would have had friends at the bar on Monday. Now you can't come.
Jackie Jerry Briscoe.
Why would you do that?
See? fun fact: I've never seen a Briscoes tag match before. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on. Which Briscoes?
Huh? Both. Both.
Shame.
It is a shame on my part.
That's
Do
good.
you have any recommendations?
That's
You should be
good.
ashamed of yourself.
I like
Yeah, every match they have with FTR.
Yes, absolutely. The dog
Every
collar
match.
match is very last match with them together.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to go
Perfection.
back, you want to go back in the day, you can go 2012. You can go, Haas and Benjamin versus the
Yeah.
Briscoes. You can do that. You can do some of that.
Okay.
Oh wow, he
Okay.
hit you with your
Okay.
number 10. That's
He
crazy.
did. He got me on that one. I respect it. I respect it.
Hey, how are you supposed to be a casual? You know all this information.
Everything's a gimmick, my brother. Everything's a
I
gimmick.
hear that hot shit.
I would say he's not no cash. He sounds like he know a lot of shit.
Because he spends a lot of time on Wikipedia, man.
He's probably on
That's
that.
not true.
They probably got
That's
it
not
on the
true.
screen.
That's messed up. That's messed
Wow,
up.
he calling you out, son. Like,
He called me out.
damn.
That was that Jurassic Express line. I know what that was. That was that Jurassic Express line. He was hurt.
You remember
was
when
hurt
Rock
with that
had the promo
Yeah.
on his wrist?
He was hurt.
That's what's up, like,
That hurt him. I didn't know that was gonna hurt him like that. That hurt him. That hurt him.
That wasn't cool.
That
What
hurt
are
him.
we up to? Number what?
That was number 4.
That was
So it's
5. That was 5.
5.
We're on 4 now.
Oh, okay.
So which number 4?
That's on you, bro.
Number 4, I got.
Wait, hold on.
I got-
Chrissy
wait.
gave us a 5?
She
Yeah,
said
the
the Briscoes.
Briscoes.
Yeah, Briscoe.
Oh, sure,
Yeah.
Briscoe brothers. That's right. That's what we was just over here having good times over.
It's okay. Don got.
That is a
another
good
80.
one. I almost picked
Yeah.
them. Honorable mention. Yes.
Here goes President Don. Nah, he done did the franchise. No, what he said.
That was my number 8.
He
His
said
number
Arn
4
and
was my number
Tully,
8.
4 horsemen. Like what's going on here?
That was
That's
my
it.
number 8.
Arn and
That was my
Tully.
number 8. Yeah, Brain
Oh,
Busters.
Arn and Tully the 4. Oh, okay, I got it. My bad. I apologize, President. I'm sorry. Please. That'll be my paycheck though.
You stupid. My number 4 is DX. Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
Hey, yo.
Stop it. Stop it right
For
now.
real, yeah, I agree.
You the host of this show, yo.
Nah,
Stop
you
it.
gotta
You
look
the
at
host
it
of
like
this
you
show.
gotta look at
You
it
call
like when
yourself
they
the
started
historian.
DX.
You
No,
call
you
yourself
gotta-
the historian. I'm not having this. No.
You ask me questions,
you.
I give you answers. But
Okay,
for this
go ahead.
particular thing, they started in '97. They even
Yes.
win undisputed tag team championships later on in their career after they didn't broke up, fought 1,000 times and came back. But they were still a tag team. So that's my tag team. That's my number 4.
So you saying
I'm
in real life
that one,
because
but
it was
okay,
the
I
clip.
might put flag on the play, but whatever.
Oh, wow.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know what? Listen, throw the flag, Chrissy. Here we go. This is what we're going to do. We're going to substitute that and we're going to put in the outsiders. We're going to give you a real
absolutely
tag
not.
team.
You went to
That was their.
That's
We're
your
gonna
number
trade
4?
in that version of the click. We're gonna give you the real version of the click that ran roughshot in WCW. We're
All
gonna
right,
give you
fine. And
Is that
Six
your
and
number
Scott
4?
Hall did.
it's not,
That's a better.
that's a way
yeah.
better pick,
So
right?
6 and Scott Hall is better than Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
It
Hell
definitely is.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm not talking about Shawn
Absolutely.
Michaels. Wait, let me rephrase that. I'm not talking about Shawn Michaels and Triple H and Saudi.
No.
That's what we got.
No.
That's what we got.
No one
That's-
talks about that.
Yeah,
no,
don't
that's-
talk about that.
Kane
Don't
Smash
talk
fell
about
off. That was the end of my childhood as I knew it.
Yeah. They even
Don't-
said in the thing, we're getting too old for this. He said, I saw it. I got it on video.
Shawn Michaels was like, "What did I get myself into?"
I think didn't he show his? Didn't Triple H
Triple
touch
H.
his pec?
Yeah.
Triple
Yep.
Triple
that
H
match?
text said adrenaline in my soul.
You
This
stupid.
big boy Cody Rhodes. All that.
You gonna start singing the song?
Hey yo, you know I'm the American Airlines. Don't act like that.
It's the only thing I like about Cody's this song. But moving on. Anyway,
My number
So number
4.
4 for you was what?
My number 4.
my number 4 is DX.
DX. Okay.
Sticking with it.
I'm
Sticking
sorry.
with it.
I'm sorry.
What's your number 4 franchise?
Darby and Sting.
Usos.
Get off. We gotta kick him off now.
Oh, you said
It's
Solo. You said
It's
Solo.
it's the Usos.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Solo and Jimmy.
No,
The
Usos. The Usos are my number 4. Been a fan of theirs since they debuted with Tamina.
Who did they attack?
Huh?
Who did they attack?
Oh, easy. Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Tyson Kidd and Natalia when
Okay,
they
I
was
just want to see if you knew your history. I just want to see if you knew
see,
your history.
yeah.
And everyone's
then they
outfit was
disappeared for a while.
trash.
Absolutely. They
Throw it
all
all in the
busted out
garbage.
there.
Yeah.
Throw it all
after
in the
what-
garbage.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Everyone's outfit was trash.
Oh
Throw
yeah.
it in the garbage.
Yeah.
So
And I actually like the evolution too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of their evolution.
Did you like the dance when they used to come out with that war dance?
The Samoan
All
war
right.
dance?
Okay.
You did it, didn't you?
Yes,
You
I did.
I knew you.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. And yo, I will
sleep.
tell. I will
It was the
tell
face
you.
paint for me.
That's.
Go to
I'm gonna
sleep.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you
I knew you
when.
did this.
I'm
Go
gonna
to
tell you when I did it.
Go to
I'll
sleep.
tell you when I did
You
it.
said go
This
to
is
sleep.
this is the part. And this so you're gonna make fun of me for this for real. And I'm gonna
I'm
let you.
already making fun
I'm
of
gonna
you.
let you. I'm gonna let you rock with all this. So when I would go, yo,
Mhm.
like yo, when I would wake up in the morning, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta work out today. I don't want to. I would do that.
Don't tell me
shit.
that was your pre-workout.
Yeah, that was. I would
Oh
have
my
a pre-workout and do that shit.
Mhm.
You got some more tattoos? Should I know?
Yes. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah. Yeah.
I was waiting for this sort of get you. I was
I'm
waiting.
about to be like, like I was in it for real.
I was waiting for this sort of get you out.
Then you pick up that little ass 20-pound dumbbell.
Oh, hey, you got somewhere.
The
Hey,
movie.
this is no judgment zone. This is a no. Oh, you look chill. You look like Bray Wyatt's workout video. Don't do that.
I'll get the Muscle Man dance. You already know.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 is Midnight Express.
Oh wow. Okay, you are no longer a casual. You cannot call yourself that anymore.
I am a casual.
You're not
I
working
am
the
a
gimmick
casual.
anymore. The gimmick
I am a
is closed
casual.
for you. Oh,
When
I got a feeling Malala is number 4.
when a pretty woman tell me, what you doing this Sunday? And I'd be like, yeah, Survivor Series in my mind. I don't say that shit out loud. I'd be like, I ain't doing nothing. What's up?
Yo,
Oh, we need to go hang out and go da-da-da-da-da. Oh, well, guess I'm not watching Survivor Series right now. I have to watch that when I get back in the house. Thank God for Peacock. I'm gonna have to just wait.
Don't look at internet either when you see all the spoilers either.
No spoilers. Phone is away. I'm with her. What are you talking about? Girl, what you drinking? What we doing? What are we doing?
Malave, what's your number 4?
So my number 4 team is a team that I think some of you put at number 7. And again, for same reasons, I picked the Hardys for this because, like you said, they won WWE. They actually won WWF when it was WWF. They went out, but if Jeff didn't have those problems, they would have been AEW Tag Team Champions. Would have been AEW Tag Team Champions. He screwed that up.
Yep.
He screwed that up.
Poor guy and his habits.
I love it. Security. I love it. I love it.
What's your number 4?
So I went old to new. So that's why mines have all the older ones, and I'll have the newer ones at my top. So my number 4 is FTR.
okay. I respect it.
Number
I
3.
respect it.
My number 3 is Usos.
All right. That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. So it's
Hey,
funny.
yo, see?
John's number 3 is Demolition.
See? President Don. President. Hey,
So-
President.
As I'm looking at this list, I had to make a rearrangement because I was like, But my number 3 is Edge and Christian. DNC.
I thought he was gonna say Top Flight.
Oh,
He already said the Acclaim. Why would you not be surprised?
Listen, come check back in a couple of years. Top Flight might be in that top 10.
For real.
I think you might put the Wyatt family.
Hold on,
The
which version?
me? Ah,
Oh, the Wyatt family. Oh, Bray and Howdy. I dig it. I get it.
Nah, it would have been Bray and Randy.
Oh,
Hey, yo, he
See?
wake up in the morning, put the goat mask on, get ready to work out. So blip.
he wake up in the morning, put the goat mask on, and do the Usos war dance.
hey, I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm with it. I'll be in there.
We
Oh,
wind it
man.
down. We wind it down. What's yours? Go ahead.
So you're number 3.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my number 3. It's on me. Oh, my bad. New Day. Yes, it is.
Honorable
New Day.
mention.
Oh,
Malavi, what's your number 3?
So I think this might be a little controversial, but my number 3, going back old school, is Legion of Doom.
Yeah, most
I would say
definitely.
you can't call that controversial. They could be anywhere in the top
Some,
5.
some people in here might put them as number 1, but like I said, I'm gonna get to my number 1 and number 2 when we get to it.
they don't even make my list.
Oh, that's crazy. You bugging. Chris, what's your number 3?
Mine is just like I have Legion of Doom as number 3 as well.
There you go. There you go.
It's funny because number 2.
I always wanted the shoulder pads with the spikes and paint my face.
I painted my face once.
Oh, so okay. You're not alone, franchise. You are not alone.
I was like in second grade though. That counts. That don't count. I was in second grade.
So you fall.
I didn't wake up. I didn't wake up 2 months ago and paint my face. That was just
2 months ago. All right.
So wait, when you do the Uso dance, one of these days, franchise, we're gonna make a bet, right? And if you lose the bet, you're gonna have to do the Usos dance with the Darby paint.
Yo, that'd be fire.
Just because I know you don't like Darby. Just because I know you don't like Darby.
I don't understand how you don't like one of the 4 pillars. How?
I'll take that.
But you like Sammy Guevara instead?
Yes. Actually,
how?
Yes. I find Sammy Guevara entertaining, but I'm also a super fan of heels. And the fact that people
I'm a heel too. I love I love a underdog that is a heel. I like the unsung hero. Like they are like.
Why do you hate Sammy Guevara?
I never said I did. I don't understand how you have this hate for Darby.
Like, I don't.
That's like.
What like?
Is it because his films are better than yours?
He does cut some good vignettes. I give him that though. His vignettes are fire.
Promos, like all of the above. Like he's like he.
Wait, no, Chrissy. I'm sorry. I'm want to make sure I'm there for Monday, but no, he is not a good promo. Let's back that up. He is not.
This last, fine. And his vignettes, he does great promos. Come on.
Best vignettes. No. He is good in vignettes. That's what he is. When he's in the body bag and you throw him outside of the helicopter and he lands in the river, I'll be like, yo.
Okay, so not for nothing.
This is good.
I don't think Darby's a good promo, but last night his promo was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. That's fine. No, that's fair and that's acceptable.
He might be getting better. He might be getting
like
better.
20 minutes of the show.
Yeah, he might be getting better. You never know. That could be.
Okay.
He's not.
Franchise, you up.
So we have 2, right?
Yep.
My number 2 is.
Wait, what was your number 2?
What's your number 2, Ralph?
Yeah.
Number 2 is Road Warriors.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
My number 2 is The New Day.
The Golden Lovers.
Oh.
The New Day.
Chill, son. Why you say my number 1? Nah, I'm just playing.
Hey yo, why President Don said New Day /DX, yo. Hey yo, I'm done with him.
I'm not the only one that feels the same way about DX. See?
Get him out of here.
Yeah, bud.
Well,
President.
Okay.
But he likes 97. He likes 97 DX. We definitely know that's where he's going with this.
My number 1 is the Spirit Squad.
All right. So for me, I heard what you said. For me, number 2, the Usos.
Not that we're on 3.
No, we're on 2.
We're on 2.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Malabi, what's your number 2?
My number 2, and I know Francis is gonna be mad about, but it's FTR. We got NXT, Raw, SmackDown, AEW, Ring of Honor, AAA, IWGP. Again, to go places and win multiple championships. You're not just one dimension or stuff in one company. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's fine. Because
number 2.
My number 1.
My number 2, honorable mention to the Lucha Bros. No one had this on their list. I had them, but I crossed them off, and I'm like, there's so many other people, but honorable mention to them. Honorable mention to the New Day as well. But I feel like the Young Bucks are my number 2.
Hey, I respect it.
All right, so my number 1, and I know this is gonna shock a lot of y'all. Y'all might want to kick me off, but my number 1 favorite tag team, especially for me growing up, Motor City Machine Guns.
Hey yo.
I thought Malave was gonna say that, son.
Hey,
I really thought I was gonna be a Malave.
I was waiting for Malave to say the same thing. I was waiting. I'm like, Motor City Machine Guns got to be in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Didn't even make my list.
Wait, Rel, defend your number 1. Why didn't?
All right, so the Motor City Machine Guns was fighting the Young Bucks back when they were Generation Me. They were winning tag team championships back then. Shit, they're New Japan Strong tag team champions now, and they just was Impact tag team champions. So they still winning championships. I just wish they would have got a better showing on AEW. Yo, I just saw it.
KD Swagger. My number 2 is Brad Maddox and Xavier Woods. Yo.
First of all, the fact. First of all, no, that's not a tag team. They're a faction because you're missing Soraya. All right, so don't talk about that. It's not nice. No, not a tag team. I'll tell you, they were a faction.
Y'all did wrong. He did. Y'all know.
The fact that he put
they're a faction. They're a faction.
I'm not surprised.
They did this together.
Yo.
They did this together. Never forget.
He being funny.
Yeah.
So your number 1 is Motor City Machine Guns. Okay.
Why your number 2 couldn't be Edge or Matt? You know what I mean? Why couldn't be that?
Wow.
How about that? It could be Buddy or Damian Priest.
You know what?
My number 1 is the Dudley Boys.
There we go.
Team 3D.
Hey yo.
Oh, I just want to say it for the record.
I can't.
That one member of the Motor City Machine Guns, the only person to ever kick out of Team 3D's finish. Just want to say. So
that's fair.
I cannot believe it.
That's fair.
I cannot believe it.
The only guy to ever kick out of Team 3D's move is on my favorite tag team of all time list. So just want to say.
And that's okay.
So, oh my God, I cannot believe it. You know what? I'm gonna have to. No, I'm not gonna apologize to you. Sorry, not sorry. The same man that was going to have the Jungle Express, Young Bucks, and Top Flight in his top 10 ends up with the Dudley Boys as number 1.
How are you getting this? Where are you getting these lies from?
I'm not even going to lie. Racially, I was like, nah, I'm about to just put the Usos number 1. I'm going to just keep this like the way it need to be. I also have the Dudley Boys number 1. Like my man, what? El Fury 13. What's my man name again? How you pronounce it?
Malave.
Thank you. I didn't want to say Molly or something. Malave. I will respect any tag team that is a winner outside of the bigger promotion. And they've done that. I mean, ECW, they made tag team wrestling in the most hardcore promotion in North America and brought that style to other promotions in America. Like, yo,
and because you're saying that, that's why I put them as my number 1. First of all, if you look at the backstory, Devon wasn't even supposed to be part of that team.
Right.
Okay. And now 23-time tag team champions. They like the New York Yankees of wrestling. Who's beating that right now?
Well, hold on. We know who did beat them. Who beat it? Is the Cass.
Motor City Machine Guns.
I'm talking about all-day tag team title reigns combined, 23 times.
You're right. I'm making jokes.
I know. That's why I have it number 1 on my list too. Yeah.
Don't forget, there was also part of one of the greatest factions ever too, Aces and Eights. But we're not going to talk about that.
Aces and Eights is fire.
Until they added about 100 members like the NWO, then they got cornered.
It was over after that, right? No, they got Aces and Eights ended when they started unmasking. And these guys, then you never seen these guys wrestle before. It didn't make any sense. Chrissy, who's your number 1?
My number 1. Okay, so all of you guys clearly, well, except for you all of you guys picked the Dudley Boys. I had them as my number 10. They were all still on the group same list. I have it, like I said, I picked from old to new, and I put the Usos as my number 1.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Ain't no arguments here for that.
Nah, look.
I'm surprised she didn't put wait, what's my homegirl's name? From NXT, yo. Not Toxic Attraction though. Katina Chance in the
okay. Listen, I was
women nothing. They like, yo, we the greatest tag team. We finish each other.
Technically, they are one of the, besides what's the girls that was fired from them? They went to Impact. Damn, what did their name?
Iconics.
Besides the Iconics, they went there to be together.
Right.
And you split people apart. Like it makes no sense. Like I understand you want, like I hate that he broke up Toxic Attraction, but I think they would have been better on the main roster and could have went against Damage Control and did that part. But hey, that's just me. I feel like when you have certain girls together that want to be together and they push to be together, they take them apart. And then, well, they also don't like the tag team division that are the women anyway, too. They just give us belts to make them people shut up. But you know, that's enough. We can go all into that another time.
You think
but,
so?
You know,
Can I say something about that? Because see, I hate I'm not the Kevin Samuels in this conversation, but I just disagree. Okay, I just disagree. All right,
Go ahead.
But
defend your disagreement.
Thank you. That's why. Yes, because I don't want the women to be like, "Hey, what did he just say?" And I'm be over here with my with my suit on across my legs. I'm gonna let me tell you what you would be thinking. No, all right. So here's the way I look at it as far as the tag team division. Because realistically, I think overall, it's already not cool that you don't have 3 to 4 segments of the ladies on TV. Period. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. The fact that you have 2 or less on both promotions, they ain't just
Bro, AEW barely has 2.
Right.
Barely has 2. I feel like NXT has more women's.
They do.
Even Impact has. I'm about to say Impact has the best women's roster right now. Mm-hmm. Let's just call it what it is. And they have more segments
than others. Yes,
they
absolutely.
They really do.
And I don't know if it's because of the people that are over there, or whatever, but their women are on more time. Right. They do
more sense.
And that was going to be what I was going to say as far as the tag teams, the tag team matches on WWE. They're using that to get more girls on TV at the same time. So it's like instead of 2, we get 4. But the problem with that is if WWE gets so punched up in their storyline, exactly, it gets too much of their top girl storyline, they'll just be like, all right, this is just the girls match and this is it, and we'll just move on to the next. Like you could have that tag team match, and then after that, Charlotte can go fight somebody. Then after that, Bianca Belair can go do something, and I will enjoy that because they're actually really good now. It's a whole different level of women wrestlers right now. You know what I'm saying?
But the problem with the women's matches is that we want more women's wrestling, but it don't mean nothing if the matches are 3 minutes.
Yes. Right? No, absolutely. Give them 12, 15, 20-minute bangers and let's see what's going on. I agree with that 100%.
Malave, speak your piece. Wait, Malave, say what you was gonna say.
If you look at how they doing the women's tag team division, Asuka, Bayley, they won those tag team titles like 3 or 4 times already each, and you're not giving nobody else a chance. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with all the makeshift tag teams. If you have established tag teams, why break them up? Mm-hmm. Put these guys with other partners and have them win the titles. That makes no sense. That makes no sense.
Because it always ends. It always is. It's always WWE always goes by the can they coexist storyline. Like say for example, the Batistas and Cena's somehow end up tag team champions. Cena and Triple H somehow ends up tag team champions.
That was like when they put Cena with David Otunga, who
I was just about to say that.
Come on.
Just about to say that.
Come on.
Didn't Cena and Miz win the tag team belts?
Yes.
And they lost them right away.
Yes.
It was the same thing with Cody. Remember Cody and Hardcore Hollywood tag team champions, and he turned on them in the same match. Like I don't know how that made sense.
Cody walked in as a tag team champion with one partner and left the tag team champion with another partner. WWE logic, right?
All right,
makes sense, man.
Right now, I got a question for all y'all right now. Favorite women's tag team right now? Not today, as in not happening right now, but just in general. Like
I'm gonna say Sasha and Bayley.
Yeah,
hands down.
And after that was Asuka and what was not
Kairi Sane?
Asuka and
Kairi Sane. Yeah. After that is Kairi and
honorable mention. I would say Tamina and
Nia Jax.
Nia Jax. Yeah, I'll give it.
Nia Jax. They had a story. That
actually, honestly, I had to think about this one. Give me a second. Okay, it is Sasha and Bayley because
they were through the whole pandemic. Like they carried that. They carried that. Like
they literally held all the belts at once.
At one time.
Yeah,
I have to give it to them.
Yeah. And when they went on NXT, anytime they went on NXT, they was beating AEW in the ratings in that moment. In that moment.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not here to have that type of conversation. I'm just saying what they brung. They were, I believe the term is needle movers. They was actually that. Mm-hmm. So shout out to them.
Everything they said, they backed up.
Yes,
absolutely. That's why Sasha wanted that Charlotte money. They didn't want to give it to her.
Malave, what about you?
But you know what? I will say the only reason why I think they did, and I feel bad that I'm saying this out loud because I'm not trying to like advocate what WWE did, but I do think that if Sasha Banks was a better promo, she would be everything the WWE wanted. She's just not a good promo.
Here's the thing though, right?
The other three are good promos.
I'm gonna tell you.
She's not a good promo.
Listen,
I'll wait.
Sasha Banks, right? Before all of them had her own, had a sneaker made for her. They made a sneaker based off of Sasha.
Merch wise, she was like killing it.
Yeah,
like she was like
Sasha's biggest problem is that she wasn't Charlotte.
That's pretty much what it was. Because like, yo, what was it that WrestleMania when it was Charlotte, Becky, and
Ronda?
And Sasha, and then like Charlotte, and this is when they had to reintroduce the women's championship.
Yeah.
Yo, Sasha clearly should have been the one to win that night. That shit was messed up.
Yeah.
I mean, Sasha's been a clear-cut champion in the WWE. There's no conversation.
What's his name? Brown? The Belton's blasphemy. Trash.
Yeah. Don't ever say that again on this show. Yeah, I feel don't.
Naomi and Sasha.
Like they were good business-wise. They sold merch. They were great that way, but wrestling, they were not wrestlers. They did not wrestle at all. I think what's the girl? Alicia Fox did more with them than they did by themselves. She did most of the wrestling herself than they did.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when she wasn't even drinking herself.
Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox had the Jeff Hardy thing going.
And it's sad because she had so much potential. So much. She could have been so. It's sad that they never get. She held herself back.
I would have been down with Alicia Fox and Naomi tag team.
Absolutely.
Alicia Fox Northern Light suplex is better than Matt Jackson's.
You mad disrespectful. You know what's crazy? On that note, I'm going to end this show. I want to thank.
Wait.
Now see how he's so disrespectful right now. Like,
hey, yo, you dropped that MLW information.
Ran to Matt Jackson so he can catch him and he can do that little corny ass double suplex. I'm bigger than Matt Jackson. No, I'm Alicia Fox. Northern Light suplex looks much better than Matt Jackson's. That's my take right there. There you go.
We're gonna end you on that. Malave, information you gotta drop.
April 6th, Melrose Ballroom, MLW War Chamber. That's a Thursday.
Nice.
And then Saturday, April 8th, at the 2300, they're doing Battle Riot, MLW.
I should have did Battle Riot in New York.
They did it last year, I think, in New York.
Yeah.
They did it.
That's the one with Jacob one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll definitely be at, the New York show. All right.
Working.
We already confirmed, but they say WWE trying to clip MLW still.
Oh yeah, I know. They're trying to get them off Reels too.
Yeah.
Because Reels is owned by Peacock. So they're trying to take them off the network.
Oh wow. Yo, they're such haters, son. Oh my God. They don't
Chrissy, let everybody know where they can follow you.
Hey guys, you can follow me on IG as ChrissyLove_1. Follow us at the True Hill Heat podcast. It's on Twitch, IG, and on YouTube. We do watch-alongs. We do every wrestling show that you can name. We do everything across the platforms. We do watch-alongs. And watch us on Saturdays at 11:05 a.m. every Saturday. And then I do Serving Face and Hills with Stephanie Hypes. We do it every other Sunday. We talk about all women's wrestling every other Sunday. So thank you.
All right, cool. And then you can catch us Sundays at 7 for the Art of the Finish Signature Series.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Chrissy. Wait, can I catch you on Sundays? How you say that again?
Serving Face and Hill.
Serving.
It's on Twitter.
On Twitter. Yes, go ahead.
Yes. That's Serving Face and Hills.
Yes.
And my name on Twitter is True Hill Chrissy Love.
True Hill Chrissy.
TRU Hills.
Hills. Yes. All right.
Chrissy Love.
All right, no problem.
You good now? You good now? All right. I want to thank everybody tonight for joining us, yo. Thanks a lot, everybody. And see you guys next week. Have a good night, y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks.